Right. Let me go to the today's implementation. The hard copy is what I have given you. Today's implementation copy. Here, I was trying to apply my requirements. I am trying to apply my requirements with the help of lead, account, and contact object. So I was trying to apply my requirement with the help of lead, contact, and account. So this is my requirement. The first requirement says basically this is storing the data. What is the data we want to have? I am getting some doctor's information. Last name. Now is a lead. My lead can be a doctor, or it can be a driver, or it can be a pharmacist. Now I am a hospital organization. My business development managers are going to communicate, to go and explore the market, get the contacts of new doctors, new drivers for the ambulance services. So basically what I do, I will go and talk to the hospitals. In the hospitals, who will be there? Doctors. I will go and talk to the ambulance service providers. Who will be there? The drivers will be there. Ambulance service provider with the corresponding driver's information. I may go and talk to the pharmacist. There will be there. Pharmacist will be there. So my organization, I have a BDM. Right. What was this? Don't ask me for any extra things, boss. First, let me complete it. You are supposed to implement this. I'm not going to give a code. People are supposed to write the code. Okay. Now look at the story. Now the point here is my business development manager is there. What he will do, he will go and explore the market. He will go and explore the market. Now where he is going to explore? Now the source of his lead is employee may create web other. Web employee other. The lead source. Now my BDM is my employee. He may get the lead from the web to lead and also from the other. From these three sources, I am going to get the leads. Employee, web, other. What the lead is created? Who is the lead in our case? In my case, my lead can be a hospital. Okay. In my case, my lead can be from hospital, from ambulance, or pharmacy. Now, I may communicate to the following industry people. My lead is coming from hospitals. My lead is coming from ambulance, pharmacy. Any one of the lead. If it is a hospital, I will find out the doctors. If it is an ambulance, okay, I will go and find out the driver data. If it is a pharmacy, I will find out the pharmacy. So, I got the last name, first name, email, phone, all this story I have created. Now, once I created this, couple of formulas and validations. Okay, let me design the story clearly. So, as per your requirement, what are the fields we require? Look at the story. What I require? First name is a standard field, standard field, standard field. Pick list. In the pick list, what they require only? Hospital, ambulance, pharmacy. Now, what I'm going to do? Whatever the existing data is there, I have to modify it. Industry is already a standard field, but options which are there in the industry field, I don't want. So what I'm doing, go to the lead, fields, I'm going to the industry. In the industry, I don't want all these values. Right. So what should I do? Deactivate. You can deactivate or delete. This is your choice. Now I cannot do deletion of all this stuff. So I'm just deactivating the option. So in this lead, what I'm going to do, boss? I'm going to create 3 more leads here. Who are they? Hospital, ambulance, and pharmacist. Now I have to remove all those existing options. It takes more time, so I'm directly adding it. I think pharmacy option is already there. The 3 options. So 3 more options are created. Right. What I was supposed to do? I was supposed to deactivate all these options. I was supposed to deactivate all the options. I'm going to get only doctors, hospital, pharmacy, and ambulance services. Then what are the other fields I require? Then I told company standard field is there, date of birth, custom field, marriage anniversary, receive SMS, receive email. These are the custom fields what I need. Date of birth, marriage anniversary, receive SMS. Go back to the story. Create custom fields. So first try to make use of existing fields what we have. What are the new fields you want, you can create. Then I had date of birth, the lead, whoever is coming, date of birth of the lead. Then we had a checkbox, receive SMS. Then receive SMS, receive email. Receive email. Then marriage anniversary, date, okay. So what are the extra fields I want? I was creating. Right. Then in the status. Status is a, okay, let me complete the custom fields first. Category, city, address. Category, city, address. Then let us take a category, quick list. Category, driver, doctor, then city, then I have a quick list. Then address. Now purpose of this address is I want to display on the Google page. What is the location? I want to show on the Google page what is the location. Based on the address on the Google Maps, I have to show where the lead belongs to. So this is how we created. Then I need some modification again. Status, which is a standard field. In the standard field, what I require? Pending, schedule call, converted, rejected. Right. Now lead source, employee, web, other. These are the standard fields, but I need to modify the standard fields as per your choice. So we have status, lead status. What we have? I don't want this story. Then new, what is the status? Pending, schedule a call, schedule call, converted, reject. So basically, I was trying to create the options as per my choice. I was trying to create the options as my choice. Here I told converted. For the converted, okay, deactivate. I am deactivating these options. Right. So as per my requirement, there are 4 schedules. Similarly, we had a lead source. Now I am trying to modify the object which is available as per my business requirement. So I have a lead source. In the lead source, what is the options we have? Web, other, the remaining 3 I don't want. Web, I need to get employee. Employee referral activity. So this is the story. Now what happened? When I click on the new, we are getting this page. But according to my requirement, this is not the page what I am looking for. What is the page I am looking for? This is the page. Then I have given some validations and formulas. This is simple. You can try from your end. Okay. Validations and formulas I have given. You can try from your end. The next one. Override the new button on the lead object with a story. This is how the page is required. So I want to override the new button on the lead. So I told when you click on the lead, I don't want the same page. I want this button to be overridden with the help of the structure. Now what I require? Last name, first name, company, right? This is how I create it. Okay. Now let us go back and create a quick VF page which can override. If you want to override a page, how we are going to create a standard controller with the extension. Standard controller with the extension. Okay. What I was doing? Public, lead, then we had public, lead, new button. Lead, new button. Now, new lead equal to lead of controller dot get. Which controller, Amma? Which controller? Apex page dot standard controller. We got the lead. Now, once I create a lead, they have given me a requirement like this. When we click on save button, if the company is already existing in the account object, so whatever the company name I have given in the lead, we have a company name, right? Look at this. In the lead, whatever the company name I gave, if the name of this company is already existing in the account object, now I am not checking in the lead, I am checking in account object. First check out whether the name is existing in the lead object. If it is not existing in the lead object, check out whether the name is existing in the account object. If it is not existing in the account object, check out whether this first name and last name is existing in contract. So I want to check duplicate in the lead. If the lead is not found, duplicate lead is not found in the lead object, check out in the account object whether the company name is existing. If the company name is existing, again it's a duplicate record. Okay. If company name is existing in the account, whatever the last name, first name we created, with this data, create a new contract for the account. Look at the story. My requirement was like this. My requirement is, now the lead I am creating as capital Satish. Now already there exists a, okay, in the lead already there is a duplicate lead with the name of capital. Throw error message, duplicate lead exists. Okay, with the same name, I am getting the error message. No duplicate lead is not found in the lead object. Then check in the account object whether capital M is there. In account object, capital M is there. When capital M is there, what I was supposed to do? Create Satish Maila as a contact for the account. When I am trying to create a new lead with the same name, if already account exists, then don't create a lead. Create the contact for the account which is existing. If capital is already there in the account object, then whatever the data we got in the lead, with the data create a new contact. No, in account object also, account is not there, but contact is there. When a contact is there, then check out whether Satish Maila is available in the contact or not. If Satish Maila is available in the contact, then create a account, capital, and assign that account to this contact. If contact is already there, create an account for the contact and assign the contact to this account. So I am verifying duplicate in lead object, and I also verifying the duplicate in account object, and also I am assigning the duplicate in contact object. Then if nowhere it is found, new lead should be created. Got the requirement? So check for the duplicate in lead object, check for the duplicate in account object, check for the duplicate in contact object. If nowhere it is found, then the lead creation should be successful. I hope you are good. Right. What the requirement? That's what I was trying to convey here. What was the requirement? If company name is already existing in the account object, then I create this lead as a contact for the existing account. Okay. Create this as for. If duplicate contact is found, then I create a new account based on the company name and append this contact for the new account. If duplicate record is not found in account or contact, then I create a new lead. Check for the company name in account object, check for the data in contact object. If duplicate is not found, duplicate company name is not found, duplicate contact data is not found, then you are supposed to create a lead. Right, Amma? I hope you are good with this requirement. Okay. Then what I am doing? So I have to check out here. Public. First I am checking. Check for the duplicate in the lead. What do you give it? User count equal to select from lead where company equal to or last name equal to new lead dot. Then what happens? If count is greater than duplicate lead is found. So apex page dot severity. Okay. If duplicate lead is not found, else, if, else. Duplicate lead is not found. Then what should I do? Check for the account. Check for the account. There will be only one account in our case. Select. Ready. From account where name equal to new lead dot. If duplicate lead is not found, verify are there any accounts with the same name. Then what I'm doing? If accounts dot size, what was the story? If the duplicate lead is found, I'm going to delete this code. Listen, don't write. Then, if duplicate lead is not found, then check are there any accounts with the same right. If there are any accounts, then what we are supposed to do? If there are any accounts, then same, throw error message. Duplicate account phone. Duplicate company phone. If duplicate company is found, what I was supposed to do? If duplicate account is found, create a contact. Then I have to create contact C1 equal to new contact C1 dot last name equal to new lead dot last name equal to new dot C1 dot phone equal to. Now actually, the contact object, as per my requirement, I asked you to create some custom fields. Okay, then I'm just giving a rough story. Remaining, look at my requirement and create the custom fields also. Con dot account ID equal to accounts of 0. Insert. Then, if there are no accounts found, no lead is found, no account is found, then I'll check contacts. Check for the duplicates. Check for the duplicates in the contact. What I will do? List of contacts equal to select ID from where last name new lead dot last name and email equal to lead dot. If last name and this is matching, then duplicate contact is found. If contacts dot right, then if contacts are found, size is greater than 0, what should I do? Create account ACC equal to account ACC dot name equal to dot ACC dot industry equal to dot. Then insert ACC. Then what should I take? Contacts of 0 dot account ID equal to ACC dot update. Now what I'm doing? Whatever the account I created, the contact which is found, that should be a child of that account. Then I have to throw error message. Now, what is the story? First check for the lead. In the lead there is no duplicate. Then we came to else. Check for the account. There is no account. Came to else. Check for the contact. Okay. Check for the contact. There is no contact. Else. Contacts are also not found. Then what should I do? Insert. Insert lead. Insert. Now the story here is, if okay, you want to throw error message or you want to take it to the page reference? Okay, I'll take a page reference. Probably that will be helpful to us. Page reference. Right. Now duplicate lead is there. Then you should go back to the same page. If duplicate lead is there, go back to the same page. If duplicate lead is there, go back to the same page. No duplicate lead, account is verified. If you verified account, what should I do? P equal to new page. Now it should not throw error message. It should take me to the account which is found. If duplicate account is found, whichever the account is found, take me to that account. So accounts of 0 dot, take me to the account. Now the next, if contact is created, again the same story. Because you are not throwing error message, you are creating an account for the existing account, creating a contact. You are creating an account for existing contact. So take me to account record. If duplicate lead is found, no record should be inserted. So error message. If duplicate account is found, on the existing account we are making some child records. So take me to account record so that I can find the corresponding chain. Take me to the corresponding contact, I can find the corresponding account information. Then new lead, P equal to new page reference. Then I have to get new lead dot. If new lead is created, then take me this. Then how do we get done? I hope you are good with this. So I am not trying to insert the lead directly. I am not trying to. Anywhere I missed out. P. Okay. What was the bug here? Unexpected token void. They give void here. Okay. Now, what was the story? When you are trying to create a new lead, it is going to check duplicate in the lead. Duplicate in the lead is not found. Check for the duplicate in account. In account is not found. Check for the duplicate in the contact. Then you are supposed to create a lead. So that's how I am trying to give extensions. I hope you are good. Okay. That's what I give as my requirement. This one. Now the page should be built like this. Basic information, other information. Now how do you create a page? Because it's an extension concept. Lead, new. I have to go with standard controller, lead. Then I'm going with extension, lead, new. Then I have to go with Apex, section header, title, subtitle. I have a form, and I have to go take Apex, page block, title. Now you don't want a page block. Okay. I want a block. Okay. Now I'll try to take the story. Style. It's okay. Let's see. Instead of applying a page block. The block. Location. Yes. Command button. Action. What is the function I created here? Then I had action. Now, what was the cancel action? It is a standard action, right? Then I had a effects page block section. It will equal to page. Input field value. Then what I require now, as per the last name, first name, phone, industry, category, lead source. Last name, first name, phone, industry, category, source. So we have lead dot last name, lead dot industry, lead dot lead dot. What is the next one we had? Company, lead source. Then second story, other information. Now we had the next other information. So 8 we require. Date of birth, receive SMS, date of birth, anniversary, what is the field I have created? Marriage anniversary. Okay. What is the structure we had? Date of birth. SMS. Let me check out what is the spelling I gave there. I don't remember what I have given. Receive SMS, receive email. Then we have receive email. Receive SMS, receive email. Then what else? Phone, email, city address. Phone, email, city address. Then I need to create one effects page. Then I told mode equal to main detail. So what is the structure we missed out here? Messages. So go back to the story. Then we are supposed to read company. Now what I was supposed to do was override this functionality. How do you override a button on the lead? Leads, buttons and links, new button. Click on the edit, override with lead, new button. Override with then go to the leads, new lead. This is structure what I see. Right. Now we are not getting a border here. Proper border we are not getting. So I want to apply some border here. What I can do? I can apply div.
Satish, how you override? Can you show once again, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
dy was giving collapse will equal to sidebar false. The told style width 800 pixel, height 600 pixel, border then we have margin let me show the structure. Now basically whatever the requirement I gave, don't apply the page block. Without applying the page block, apply CSS and create the blocks. Don't apply the this. So I can reduce the structure with I can go with I think 300 will be sufficient. Right? This is how we go to the store. Right, boss? So this is the custom. The back end, the overall back end story, whatever is there, that I want to remove it. So this is how we have created the custom page. So somebody is asking how to override. Setup, build, customize, leads, then button settings.
Your screen is still hanging.
Everyone is able to see the screen properly? Right.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now go to the new, edit, choose with Visual Force page. Choose with Visual Force page. Okay. Now the story here is there I can choose it. Now the story is this is an existing application. Now they told boss this is an existing application. Now they told it is an existing application. It's a classic application, but they want to include in the Lightning. It's a classic application, but they want to get the look and feel of Lightning. Right. Simply what I can apply, Lightning style sheets equal to, if you say Lightning style sheets equal to true, I said Lightning style sheets equal to true. So now let us look at the story. Go back, preview, because I applied CSS. Otherwise, what will happen? We'll get the Lightning view. Will get it. Okay. Come back to the story. I hope you got the custom page. Okay. I got the custom page. It's not applied here. In hope. We'll get it. Okay. Now it's okay. I'll do it in the next example. Let's again. I need to explain the points. So go to the story. This is how we got it. I hope the story is clear now. Structure is clear for everyone. Structure is clear. This is how we are able to create the story. Now the point here is, once I create here, I am creating a data. Let me create, because some data is already existing. I'll try to take some name. Now what is our hospital category? Doctor, lead source, web. warning, duplicate lead. So already there is a record with the name of last name and email. Because on the last name and email we have taken. So I have taken here at the rate of duplicate lead found. So whatever the data duplicate lead is found means I am verifying the data based on what? Now I will give data. New lead is created. Okay, new lead is created. Now what I will do, I will try to take the next account. One account I will be taking. Your account is ICICI Bank. I will give a hospital name. Your hospital. There is a account called Care Hospital. Now I will try to create a new lead. I am giving it. We had a hospital. Spelling mistake was of which we got. Here. Now what happened? Because already it's existing record, so MN Ramesh was created as a contact. Now if contact is already found, now contact is K Hari. Hari K. Now I'll make this account as blank. Account is blank. Go to the lead. Save it. K Hari. Maybe K sensitive, something we missed out. Record is created. I think contact has not received basically. On contact, what I am verifying? Email and last time I verified, but email was not blank. So we received the story. Okay, that email I have not given it, verified. Okay, so basically this is how the lead is created. The story is created. The next one, when a new lead is created, it should be submitted to the records owner's manager for approval. So whenever a new lead is created, submit this new lead to record owner's manager for approval. Then what should I do? Right. If the lead is approved, okay, then how can I do it? Automatically the record should be submitted for approval. So there are two choices. Approval process. Okay, I can submit the record in two ways. Process builder or trigger. Why process builder? I am sending to records owner's manager. Fixed no. There is a fixed process. I am not choosing the owner directly. Whoever is submitting, his manager. Already we have built-in process. Approval should be what? Records owner manager. Okay. So I can achieve this by using what? Process builder, or I can achieve by trigger. Which you prefer? Process builder. I prefer to go with process builder. When there is a possibility of implementing with the process builder, I will go with the process builder. So requirement number 3, you can achieve with what? Process builder. Then requirement number 4, when the lead status is modified to converted, then convert the lead converted to modified to converted, then convert the lead, then lead should be converted into account and contact. So I have a convert button. Whenever the lead button, I have a choice here. There are two possibilities. When the lead status is modified to converted, So in the lead we have a status here. In the lead we have a status. If the status is modified to converted, automatically what should happen? Automatically what should happen? The lead should be converted into account and contact. Okay. And this lead should be removed. And the lead should be removed. Now, you have to delete the lead. At the same time, you have to create account and contact. So, how will we achieve it? How will we achieve it? We are going to write modify after update trigger. When status is, okay, when a lead is modified, check out the status. Old status is not converted. New status is converted. Then, create an account and contact. Then delete lead which is running it. I hope you are good. So, how we are going to achieve it? This is a tricky point here. When you are trying to delete, there is a small clause, you get it. Now, you can resolve that clause. The purpose of giving this is, you are going to get one small clause. You are supposed to delete it. Okay. When the lead status is modified to rejected, whenever the lead status is modified to rejected, then send an email to lead owner. Send an email to lead owner and the lead owner and lead. The executive, the record was rejected due to. How will you achieve this? How will you achieve this? When the lead status is modified to rejected, then I can achieve it with the workflow rule, right? What is that? Whenever the record is created or every time it is modified to meet the criteria. So only one time it is. No, I don't want to make it a complex. I can go with the trigger. Whenever the status is modified, if the status is rejected, send an email to the executive. The record is rejected. Then, I hope this is clear. So, process builder triggers. One process builder, two triggers. Okay. Then next, when an account is created, then set the tool plan as true. In the account object, there is a field. Here we have look at this. I gave a field set. These are the custom fields what you are supposed to modify. Now, what is that? Tool plan. There is a tool plan which is called checkbox. Now, when account is created, then set the tool plan as true. The checkbox should be enabled. So, whenever a new account is created, run the trigger. Trigger is going to modify the tool plan as true. There is one choice. Or else what I can do? Workflow rule. When a new account is created, run the workflow rule which make a field update. Which will make a field update. So, what is that? One implementation I can do with the trigger. Another one is process builder. Third one is I can do with the workflows, process builder, trigger. But what is the choice we need to choose? The same requirement I can do it with the workflow, process builder, trigger. What should I choose? Workflow. Now that can be achieved workflow, process and trigger. But when you are possible to, when there is a possibility of implementing this using a workflow, I will always prefer to go with workflow. Then every day morning 8 a.m. fetch all the contacts whose anniversary days are today. If receive SMS option is enabled, then send SMS. If receive email option is enabled, send email. Now every day morning 8 o'clock, one program should run. It will fetch all the contacts whose anniversary days are today, whose marriage anniversary days are today. Get all the contacts and see whether.
What is tour? Sorry to interrupt. What is tour plan here? In line number 1.
I already explained the point. There is a checkbox here. In the account object, there is a checkbox called tool plan. Make the value as true. It is a custom field. Worried about it? I asked you to create one field here called tool plan. Okay. Then I told every day at 8 a.m. one operation should run. Fetch all the contacts whose managed anniversary is today and who have enabled the option of receive SMS, receive email. Get those. If they enable receive SMS, send them the SMS. If they enable email, send them the email on the email on their birthday, on their marriage anniversary. So you have to compose one email and send it. How will you achieve this? Schedule effects. Schedule effects. Okay. If you want to make it more generic, schedule with the batch effects. If you expect that contacts are going to be more than 200 contacts per day, because how many emails I can send within a transaction? 100 emails. How many send emails whether I can call? I can call only 10. If there is a possibility of hitting the number of 2 addresses, then what I will do? I will go with the batch mix. Because in a single go, I can only send to 150 people. But if there is a possibility that more than 150 people may have their birthdays and marriage anniversaries today, there is a class. Right? There is a reason I'll create a batch X. So morning 8 a.m. batch X to send. Now every day morning 6 a.m. to fetch all the contacts whose birthdays are there. Why did I give two different operation 8 a.m. 6 a.m.? Because if I put everything, my day limits are going to, in a single go, if I make it, day limits are going to hit up. If I break them into two, they become two different transactions. So I can save my limits. So the same story, what is running on the top, the same story I am defining at the bottom. It is also implemented by using what? Batch X with a schedule X. Then whenever we try to delete a doctor of a hospital, it has to send, modify it. It has sent email to the doctor. In the wording was missing.
Hi, Satish. Satish,
Yes.
schedule apex limit is 100, right?
Come again.
Schedule apex limit is 100 or
It's not about the schedule apex limit, it's about email limit.
email limit.
The
Okay.
number of emails what we can.
So, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Now look at this story, Amma. Everyone, look at the story. So what is that? If you are trying to delete a doctor, doctor means what? Contact. Doctor is who is the doctor? Contact. So if you are trying to delete a doctor means, if you are trying to delete a contact, whose type is doctor? Now I give a contact here. Look at this contact. Here I have, make it as a type. One extra field, you make it type. Pick list, doctor, over. Now, when you are trying to delete a doctor of an hospital, that means when you are trying to delete a contact of an account, when you are trying to delete a contact of an account whose type is doctor, send an email to doctor and owner of the hospital. What is that hospital? Where is your hospital data stored? Account. Your hospital data is stored in account. Your pharmacy data is stored in account. Your ambulance service data, ambulance company is stored in account. Where is the doctor data stored? Contact. Where is the driver data stored? Contact. Where is the pharmacy data stored? Contact. Lead is converted. Company name is account. Doctor is contact. Okay. Ambulance service provider is account. Driver is contact. Pharmacy is account. Pharmacist is contact. So company, it may be a hospital, it may be a pharmacy, it may be a ambulance service product. Their data is in account. Doctor, pharmacist or driver, their data is in contact object. When you are trying to delete a doctor, means when you are trying to delete a contact associated with any one of the account, and if the type of the contact is doctor, send an email to doctor and also accounts owners. Okay, and also send a account owner. Now, whatever the changes I am making, you can add those changes somewhere. Right. In the doctor table, add one extra field called email. Right. Then in the contact table, add extra field called type. In the account object, add extra field called email. In the contact object, add extra field called type. Now what is this? Whenever we are trying to delete a doctor of an hospital means if you are an independent contact, it should not run. If you are a contact associated with an account, if this contact has an account, that's a requirement. But according to my business, what is that? According to my business, is not contact and account. According to my business, doctor and hospital. You are storing hospital in account, doctor in contact. But what is my business requirement? When you try to delete a doctor of a hospital, that means contact is associated with one account, then it must send email to the doctor and contact of the hospital. associate with. What should I do? I was supposed to send an email. I was supposed to send an email. I was supposed to send an email to the doctor as well as I was supposed to send an email to doctor as well as the contact email address what I given the hospital. When we try to delete a hospital, the corresponding doctors who are stored as contacts should not be deleted. This is very important point. Now tell me how will you achieve it? Now where is the hospital data stored? Where is the hospital data stored? Hospital data is stored in account. Whenever you delete an account, contacts will be deleted. Am I right? Whenever you delete an account, contacts will be deleted. But what is my requirement? When we try to delete an hospital, hospital means account. Corresponding doctor should not be deleted. When you delete an account, contact should not be deleted. Try out this function. This one. Okay, logical point in the sixth. By default, account deleted, contact deletes. Look at the story. What is the story here? Account, care hospital. Who is the contact? Ramesh. If I delete account, then go to contacts. Today contacts. Check out, do you have Ramesh? No Ramesh. No Ramesh. Right. When you delete an account, contact is also deleted. But what is my requirement? When I delete an account, if the account is in hospital, their corresponding doctor should not be deleted. Doctor's contact should be there only. Now see how can you implement and achieve this functionality. So this here, tell me what are the scenarios. This is a trigger. 6 point is a trigger. If you try to delete a driver, it should throw error message. Trigger. Okay. Then whenever we try to delete a doctor of a hospital, email should be sent. Delete trigger. Okay. Then second point and third point, Apex, batch Apex with the schedule Apex. First point, workflow rule. So if you implement this requirement, extension concept is coming. Okay. Dynamic DMLs are coming. Extension is coming. Overriding a standard buttons is coming. Then we are getting a process builder, workflow rules, process builder, workflow rules, triggers, batch Apex, schedule Apex, all together one business requirement. In this functionality who are involved, we are going to get a leads. Leads are converted into account and contact. Who is in account? Hospital, pharmacies and ambulance service providers. Who are contacts? Doctors, drivers, pharmacists. They are the contacts. Got my point? So based on these three objects, entire requirement is running. I hope everyone is good. Approval process is there, workflow is there, process builder is there, triggers are there, extension is there, overriding the standard functionality is there, right? And short calls and DMLs are there. I hope you are good with this. Requirement is clear. Now, according to me, I will give, if this is the use case, use story, if this is my company, if I am working for Essential, I will give more time. But if it is my company, I will give all together, probably I will give 2 days time. Maximum 2 days time. If I hire you and you are working in my company, maximum I will give 2 days for implementing this. If it is a Essential or something like that, I will give 15 to 20 days time. If it is a top company, okay, MNCs, 15 to 20 days they may give on the user story, because it take not 15, it take more than 15, because it involves 3-4 triggers, right? So we can go with almost one sprint plus. So 21 to 28 days, 21 to 28 days we can give you on implementing this. But in standard, you are supposed to complete within 2 days. I don't think 2 days is very high time. I can sit over in 2 hours and can complete it. Right. Maximum, if I sit and implement, it takes 2 hours, not more than that. Maximum 2 to 3. Now, what you are supposed to do is not completed. Once you are doing test classes, you have to write. For triggers, all the test classes you have to write, you have to form a package. Write a test class, form a package, then deliver it to another organization. You created one organization, use and deploy to another organization. Now this should be built like a complete functionality. You make like a package, deliver to other organization, or you deploy from one org to another org using AND. Right? Can you build this? User stories are clear. Stories are clear. What need to be achieved, how it need to be achieved. Right? Or no? Everybody is good. Right. So, okay. Then tomorrow should I any difficulty in the previous one? Yesterday's user story. Any difficulty in yesterday's user story? Any difficulty in yesterday's user story? Yes or no? Okay. Try Asia first. Only if you try, then the difficult or simplest will come.